Identification data, today's date is the 8th of June, 1984. My name is Charles Huffman. Right now, we are at an apartment complex called Pleasure Bay Apartments, located in Long Branch, New Jersey, right off of Atlantic Avenue, toward North Long Branch. This is a very, or I should say a relatively wealthy section of Monmouth County because of the racetrack. Monmouth Racetrack is located here, or in this vicinity. And this is just one of the many apartment complexes that sprung up because of Fort Monmouth, Monmouth Racetrack, as well as Bell Laboratories out in Homedale. Right now, we're in the parking lot of the apartment house in which Barbara and I rented an apartment a little better than 6 years ago. We first moved into apartment 207, which we're looking at from the back, in June of 1975. We lived there for 3 years until June of 1978. That's around the time I joined the Air Force, so we had to move. So that's the back window right there. We didn't have a balcony on the back. We lived on the first floor, and it was apartment 207. Geez, the sun is bright out here today. So we can get a focus on that. Okay, it's in better focus right now. All right, we're going to walk around a little bit. Here's where the clotheslines are, clothes hangers. Or yeah, little clotheslines outside. There's a big Dipsy dumpster. And some of the other apartments across the court, or across the parking lot. All right, we're going to take a walk around to the front. A buddy of ours used to live upstairs. He was a federal agent. His name was Jim. Probably doesn't live there anymore. It looks as though the grass around here needs to be cut, like it's been neglected for a while. Now here's a little lake out here. I forget the name of this lake. Or is it a river? I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, this body of water, in the wintertime, when the wind gets to whistling, it gets to blowing, it whistles right off that lake. And it sounds like one of those spooky movies, like, ooh. Definitely scare the hell out of you. We can get a few more shots of that later. Right now, we're taking the rest of the scenery. It looks as though the yards around here are not too well kept. The grass needs cutting in the worst way, as you can tell. I guess somebody hasn't gotten off his ass yet to cut the grass. But anyhow, that's their problem, not mine. There's a cross court. We're going to walk out into the middle of the court and get a couple of shots of our old apartment. Sometime I missed this apartment, this place. I had a lot of good memories here. The apartments were very nice. They're really beautiful. There's the tennis court. Let's get a close-up on that. Barbie and I used to play not a lot of tennis, but every now and then. When we didn't feel too lazy, we would go over there and play some tennis. Hit the tennis ball around a little bit. I'm trying to get it all in. It's not easy. Being here is one thing, but watching it on a TV screen like you are right now, it's different. It's not the same as actually being here. But we'll do the best we can to represent it to you the best, as closely to reality as possible. But as I said before, that's not easy. All right, here's apartment 207. Right there. That was our apartment. Like I said, we had a lot of good memories at that apartment. I wonder if those same people still live upstairs over top of us. Those are nice folks. Great people. We had some pretty nice neighbors. We had a neighbor next door. Well, they moved next door a little bit before we left. And the wife reminded me of Gladys Kravitz. Always bitching and complaining and nosy and everything else. You know, she was complaining about everything. I mean, the music was too loud or something, I don't know. She was a pain in the ass. Next door was somebody I knew from Neptune. Her name was Kim, and she and her boyfriend lived there. They had a little girl, a little boy, or something like that. I don't know if they still live there or not. I guess we'll walk around some more and check out the sights. We're not going to spend too much time around here. Tape is rolling again. That fire hydrant you see in front of you, that was always a landmark for me. That way we always knew which parking lot to pull into. Sometime I got these parking lots mixed up. They all look just alike. So we were very lucky to have that fire hydrant there. That helped me a lot, believe me. Because I would damn sure get these parking lots mixed up. One looks about the same as the other. There's a little shopping plaza in the background, straight ahead, where we used to pick up little goodies. You know, milk, soda, what have you. Anything we didn't normally pick up from the supermarket. Or something if we didn't have time to go to the supermarket to do any major shopping, we just pick up a few odds and ends from that little shopping mall or shopping plaza, whatever you want to call it, in the background. We'll check that out in a little bit. Okay, we're looking toward the area where that leads to the front of the apartment complex, which is right off Atlantic Avenue, and it curves around. And matter of fact, Atlantic Avenue is in the background right now. Where that truck is coming from, right around that little circle. The road circles around throughout the whole complex. It starts out there and it circles all the way around. Like I said, it's beautiful and peaceful out. Beats the hell out of Asbury Park. Tape is rolling again. We are near the shopping plaza. I want to take a picture of those bushes over there because that was the site, or it might be this summer too, the way it's going. That was always the site of a lot of brush fires that would start spontaneously. What do I mean simultaneously? Spontaneously. All of a sudden, spontaneous combustion would get too damn hot and dry. All of a sudden, a fire would break out. At least that's the official explanation for the fires. Although I suspect that some of the juvenile delinquents in the neighborhood were setting fire to those bushes. But who can prove it? Behind them, we still have that lake or river or whatever it is back there. I can't remember what it is, Longbranch River or... I don't know. I think it's a river. I can't remember. No matter. There's our shopping plaza. We're going to move in for a closer look at it. And in the background, we have Atlantic Avenue and some of the other apartments. We'll take a look back that way where we just came. Today's a hot day, but it seems right around here we have a bit of a breeze, being that we're right adjacent to that body of water. Look like my buddy Dave. Yeah, couldn't have been. There we have Quick Check. We used to go there all the time. That was always our favorite place. And the pizza, yeah, Brothers Pizzas and Subs. They're not Italians, they're Greeks, but they cook some pretty good pizzas. Delicious they were. We used to go there a lot of times to get pizzas. And the pharmacy is still there. Surprise, grand opening. What is it, new pharmacy? Maybe it's under new management. That pharmacy was always there. That's been there for years. Okay, in the background we have a gas station. It used to be a Zitco station. We used to buy gas from there, being that it was convenient. Plus I had a Zitco credit card, which I no longer have. They call it a Labelle or some kind of funny name. Labelle. Yeah, it's some of that cheap watered down gas. That's the kind that Zitco station sold us when we had our big Plymouth Fury. That gas sucked. It was definitely some bad gas. But it was cheap. What do you want? What do you want for cheap? We were still in the middle of that big gas crunch with the Arab oil embargo and so forth. So gas was pretty expensive at that time. It kept going up. And gas was not that easy to get all the time. So if you're able to get some gas at all, you were doing pretty good. Beautiful around here. I love it. Okay, I guess we'll be walking around Atlantic Avenue, then we'll circle back around. Paper's rolling. Okay, we're at Pleasure Bay Apartments, Long Branch, New Jersey. All right, there you have it. There's a little sign. Pleasure Bay Apartments, a little garden display right around it. Nice. Sort of a garden apartment complex. A lot of people hated it here. I thought it was pretty nice. When we had to move, I hated to move. All right, the street you're looking at this way is Liberty Street. Now, Liberty Street further down leads into the ghetto. I mean, the show-enough ghetto down that way, Jack. That's the rough neighborhood. That's heading toward the southern part of Long Branch. Now, Atlantic Avenue going in this direction leads toward North Long Branch. That's where you got the ritzy section. You got some of the fancy homes. And beyond North Long Branch, you have the Long Branch Beach, the beachfront area, which is not bad. They got some pretty good beachfront property. Although a lot of the sand in that area is now eroded. It's not in too good a shape. There's that damn gas station. Looks like it's not even open. Probably sells nothing but watered down gas anyway. Right across that bridge leads into North Long Branch. Like I said, you got some expensive homes out that way. Beautiful homes. You gotta have some bucks to live out in North Long Branch. A lot of those mafioso type people have homes out that way. There you got doctors, lawyers, businessmen, that sort of thing. They make enough money to have homes in that area. I like the way the street is lined with trees. Now, my wife Barbara was brought up on this street, Atlantic Avenue, when she was little. When she was little, Pleasure Bay Apartments did not exist. This is nothing but a big patch of woods in this area. It's rolling. What's your name there, sir?
Bill Wallace.
Okay, mine is Charles Huffman.
Yeah?
Nice to meet you, Bill.
Yeah.
You take care and stay warm. I mean, stay cool.
Yeah, you have a good time?
I'm gonna try.
All right.
I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my leave.
All right.
You take care.
Yeah.
Okay. That was one of the local residents, keeping me informed as to what's been going on lately. Let's see now. We're going to walk out onto the street, or the sidewalk. Yeah, Barb lived on the opposite side of the street. Damn fly got on my arm. Mosquito or something, I don't know what it was. One of the parking lots in the projects. I couldn't believe the rent he was telling me they're paying around here now. A one-bedroom apartment. What the hell? Oh, a couple of kids having a little fun. That's about it. Lovebirds. couldn't believe the rent. For one bedroom, $365 a month. Another guy was paying $400 and some dollars a month because he has a balcony on the back of his apartment. Can you believe it? Highway robbery, man. Highway robbery. That looks pretty there, that court. Tape is rolling. This is the house in which Barbara was raised or brought up, and there's a doggy on the porch. Looking like he's getting ready to come over here in a minute. There's a house that was just on the property. Log cabin type house. Built by some kind of log cabin company. Not bad. Beautiful house. And that's the property that Barbara's mother used to own. I think she sold it now. Recently. Sold it. But that was the house that Barbie was raised in. Right on Atlantic Avenue. Before that dog comes over here. I feel like hitting that dog with my video. See what number that is? Tape is rolling again. All right, we're back at the original parking lot where I have the car parked. It was nice revisiting Pleasure Bay Apartments and seeing again the neighborhood. It'll probably be a long time before I see it again, so I want to take advantage of this opportunity. Oh, there's the car. And I'm going to get in it. There's old Betsy sitting there right now. And we'll be fading out. Fading in, fading in, fading in. The tape is rolling. Right now, we are on the corner, standing on the corner of Oceanport Avenue and Atlantic Avenue, which is in this direction. Oceanport Avenue runs in this and this direction. Atlantic Avenue runs toward the north, that direction. In this direction, we have the Monmouth Racetrack, also Fort Monmouth, the Army Post. The area Army Post is in this direction. In Eatontown, we call it. In this direction, we have West Longbranch, Asbury Park, and other towns. Deal, Elbron, Oakhurst, other such places. Right now, we're taking a picture, or we're doing a little taping of a park we used to come to a lot of times when we were living in Pleasure Bay. Pleasure Bay Apartments is about maybe a quarter of a mile down the road in this direction. Oh, here's a restaurant we used to go to sometime. Verdi's. They call it a different name in the old days when we were living here. Kind of one of those expensive places where you go for one of those big, expensive, fancy dinners. Wasn't too bad. We've been to worse places. McDonald's, Burger King. We're moving for a closer look at the lake, or river, or whatever the hell it is. Once again, the tape is rolling. We're going to do a few scenery shots in the background. A little bridge that goes across. Oh, the sun is beaming down, man. I'm starting to feel a little woozy from that sun. I'm going to get a few shots and get the hell out of here. Get back someplace where it's cool. Beautiful around here, isn't it? Around here, we also have a breeze. We do have a bit of a breeze. I have to admit, it feels pretty good. Now, there seems to be a lot of boats over there. Seems to be some kind of Long Branch pier. Right over there. Oh, I forgot to mention, on the other side of that bridge is the community of Oceanport, which is a borough of Long Branch, I believe. It's either a borough of Long Branch or Eatontown. I can't remember which. I think it's Long Branch, yeah, Oceanport, the name of that little community. And that's where those boats are right now, in Oceanport. Oceanport, New Jersey. That's on the other side of the water. On the gas station, we used to get our car fixed there sometime. When we had that Plymouth Fury, every time you turn around, the car was in a goddamn shop getting fixed for something. Could never get it right. I love this beautiful area, don't you? There's a gentleman sitting around cooling out. Morning.
You from the fort?
Huh?
You from Fort Monmouth?
No.
Huh?
No, I'm just on leave right now. Loring Air Force Base. Up in the state of Maine.
Yeah?
How do you gentlemen like it around here?
Huh?
How do you guys like it around this way?
You talking about today or?
Well, any
right
day.
now I don't like any place.
I don't like it, it's too hot.
You guys going hot.
Well, up in Maine right now it's probably about maybe in the 70s.
That's perfect.
Up that way, that's a hot day.
Enough on that.
Look at it, why not?
That's perfect.
See? That's a hot day up that way. The people up there get to sweating like a pig when it's about 75 degrees.
Put that cold water up, put the cold water on here, it's still cold.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still here. And there's a swings in the sliding board children play on. Big children as well as little ones in the background. That was a crew that maintains the grounds. All right, to get ready to cut some grass, and we're getting ready to book. Across the bridge, and there it is. Getting ready to fade out. Fade